Hello fellow hunters, this is Jared Lantern, and I'm here with another prop review. And this is actually my first post-Halloween 2017 prop review. This is actually one that I wish I would have actually had for my haunt this year, being as I did have a doll room. Don't think I'll be having a doll room next year. It did work out really well for me this year, but I just like to change things up in my haunt. I don't like to repeat myself too much. But anyway, that's another video. So this is, I believe, from last year, I want to say, or maybe 2 years ago. Judging by the box art, I'm going to say it's 2 years ago, but I'm sure you guys know more than I do. And again, I don't know who the maker is of this. I don't believe it's Techie. I don't think it's YJ. Might be Crazy Create, not too sure. But this was available from Spirit Halloween this year. I picked it up at the 50% off clearance sale, and then with the additional 20% off. So I got it at a pretty good price. I got it for about like 40 bucks. So it's good price. I definitely would not pay the full price of $100 for this prop. It's very small for $100. But it has really good animation and really good features. So let's go ahead and take a look at the details of this prop. So even though this is called a doll prop, it really kind of reads more as like a child prop to me. I mean, really a doll can be anything, but this doesn't necessarily have to go into a doll room. I know the dialogue of the prop does speak more along the lines of being a doll, but really if you had like a bedroom scene with a, you know, demented child, it could definitely go in there. But the face is just really well detailed. I really like the attention to detail, especially on the eyes. Now right here, if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that I am not a fan of glowing eyes on props. But this one actually utilizes two forms of glowing eyes that I like. One is you have the actual pupil in the eyeball, and then the other one is just a hollowed out eye socket basically, which I think is really cool. You have very realistic hair, curly hair with a bow. The bow is kind of hard to position, so it's kind of just how it is. Very basic clothing that just kind of goes over like this metal flat frame, and then some nice creepy hands, very big hands. And so the animation is the head kind of goes up and down, and then of course the grabbing part is because of the arm movement. And like I said, it's a fairly small prop. It's about 3 feet wide from hand to hand, and it's about 2 feet deep, and then it's about a 1.5 feet tall. So let's go ahead and turn it on and see her in action. So there is the grave grabbing doll from Spirit Halloween. Really good animation. I actually really do like the animation a lot, especially the head movement. It has the kind of that rotating two metal pin situation going on, so it just kind of rotates and then lifts the head at the same time, kind of similar to like a wiper motor. And so then the jaw itself, the bottom jaw, is kind of free moving, and it just looks like it's talking. But I really do like that animation. The grabbing animation is also really good. One thing I do not like is the audio. Not the phrases she speaks, but the actual quality of the audio. It's very muffled. It's very hard to hear. Not exactly sure why on a prop like this, where there is an opening in the front, basically at the lower neck, that they did not put the speaker there. The speaker is actually located on her backside, so it's already kind of a at a disadvantage with the sound, that it's the speaker's pointing towards the back, but then also I think the speaker is just bad quality as it is. And on another note, I really wish that a lot of more props came with the optional speaker jack, external speaker jack, and I think I would be using it a lot more personally. I don't know about you guys, but otherwise it's a decent prop. Obviously it's made to be on the ground as I have it here, but you could have it, you know, propped up on something to have it at eye level. I think would be a pretty good way. Like I said, I don't imagine having a doll room next year, but I would like to have this look like it's clawing out of a window at one point in my haunt. If I do decide to keep this. As you guys know, I'm kind of liquidating a lot of my props right now, but anyway, yeah, so audio, kind of a negative. The price, if you were to pay for this full price, definitely a negative. This is not worth $100. But other than that, I think it's actually a pretty decent prop. On a scale of 1 to 10, I will give it an 8. Like I said, I really like the face. I really like the eyes. I hope that these prop makers, they start utilizing this whole eye effect, where it's either hollowed out eye or the actual pupil of the eye that you could actually see. You know, a lot of these props is usually just one solid color, usually white or whatever. But it's nice. It gives it a lot more character when it actually has the pupil in the eyeball. But anyway, there you guys go. The grave grabbing doll from Spirit Halloween. If you know the maker, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, keep it creepy.